Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Updating Your Membership Portal. So happy to have all of you, and thank you for joining us this morning. I am going to be going through this rather quickly, so follow along. I am recording, so we will get started. A little bit about the LAX Chamber of Commerce. We do connect, collaborate, and navigate, and we are trying to make it so that you guys all can connect and get to know each other. The chamber is the perfect blend of business and community. We do work with our community members, and we also work with our businesses in many different ways. Our areas are Westchester, LAX, Marina del Rey, Playa Vista, Playa del Rey, Ladera Heights, and other surrounding areas. We do have members within our area or within our territory, and then we also have members that have joined us from other areas, especially today. So this is our chamber staff. This is our board of directors, and it goes on to a little bit more information. And let's get started. So this is your membership portal. When we go in, you'll see LAX Coastal Chamber. I went in and I logged in through me. So everybody should have a login. If you don't have a login, please let us know and we will make sure that we send one to you, and so that you will be able to log into your membership portal. There are a number of things that we have that you can do, and so I'm going to go into those items. So here is your profile. By logging in like I did, it brings me to your membership profile. As you can see, I can put in my information, and then I can put in my address, and I can put in my own personal bio. I can put in a headshot. Today, that's not fully what we're going to go over. What we're going to go into is your organization information. And this is usually where people really want to know what they need to add. So we have LAX Coastal Chamber, we have primary phone number. If you have a fax, email, whichever email address you want listed on the website. And then this is your physical address. As you can see, there's physical address and mailing address. If you click this, it'll take it off. So when we start this off, your physical address is the address that you want shown. If you have a home-based business, generally people will say just Los Angeles or Westchester, the state, and then the zip code. And then they will not use this physical address as their address, and they will change this to their home address so that they can get mail from the chamber directed to them. So that's a very important item. We like to know your established date. Established date is important to us because we like to celebrate your anniversary dates. It's one of those things that 5, 10, 15 years, you guys have worked hard for those anniversary dates, and we want to celebrate you. So as you can see, I'm going on to the next thing. And if anybody has any questions, please feel free to say something. So I'm going to employees. And as you can see in this company area, I'm going right down the list of what the things are that you can add. Now, your employees within your office, anybody is allowed to join. You can add them in, you can ask us to add them in. They are allowed to get a login should you decide that you want them to have one. This allows them to be able to sign up for events, and I'll show you that in just a moment, but this allows them to be able to sign up for events, to look at some of the events that are going on and what have you. And I'm going to show you. So this is what a basic profile looks like. As you can see, it just has a map. I'm going to show you a more elaborate profile as soon as I get on to a couple of the other items. So when we go in here, so remember how we went to organization information? That is this information in here. And I'm going to go to web. So this is organization information where I have my cursor, and this is web information. The web information at the top being your company name, phone number, address, that will pull directly from the organization information. Why is that important? Because this is what's going to be up on your website, which is what I just showed you moments ago. So that is why that is important, because it does pull. Now, you can add in your social networks. So as you can see, we have www.facebook.com/LAX Coastal. We can add our LinkedIn in as well, so that people can find us on LinkedIn, or well, find you on LinkedIn. And then there's a description. Now, this will be important in just a moment, and I will go into that. There is your description. Who are you? What are you? What do you do? What do you want people to know? Hours of operation. I am skipping over these because they don't have as much importance. If you have driving directions and you want people to know your driving directions, you can put that in. Like I said, I am going through this rather quickly. If you have any questions on anything that I'm showing you right now, please feel free to ask. Down here, now I am going to toggle for just a moment. Down here are some of the things that you will see that are highlights. Okay, so now I will toggle. So when I go to one of my favorites, the Boys and Girls Club, they have everything done, and I will show you how to do some of these other things. So here is their about, which I already told you about. When we go to our about, that is this web description. Okay, just want to make sure that everybody knows that. And then, whoops, I go back to the Boys and Girls Club, you can see this is your about, that's your description. Now, highlights is what I was just telling you about. What's fun about highlights is this hyperlinks. So watch, Fast and Fun Sailing. If somebody clicks on that, they go to Boys and Girls Club, Fast and Fun Sailing. All right. So it is very easy to do. So I didn't do the Boys and Girls Club just because of their privacy. So what I did is I put in ours event calendar, and our hyperlink is laxcoastal.com/events/calendar. That will automatically hyperlink people to our chamber's calendar. So I will do one more just so that you guys can see. We have arts. This goes into their arts program. So there's another hyperlink. It's very easy to do. If you have any questions about how to do that, you can just ask me. I am absolutely happy to assist. Same with Chad and Christina. All right. So then we can go into our logos. All right. So we have gone through organization information, employees, web information, and then we're going to go into logos. Logo just basically shows what your logo is. This is obviously our logo right here. And then this is member logo. Now, one of the things for you to see about that is in the Boys and Girls Club, their logo is up here, and then their logo is over here. One of the fun things to know, it says website below, but if you do end up clicking on this Boys and Girls Club right there, it brings you automatically to their site, or you can go to where it says website. Either one is fine. We don't judge either way. Sorry, it keeps going up. And then we're going to go to photos. LAX Coastal Chamber does not have our own website. So that's why I go back to Boys and Girls Club. So there's photos and videos. This is where you would add photos and videos. Now, let me show you what I'm talking about when I go back to Boys and Girls Club. Come on. Oh, stop. You are going to see that they have media. They have done all the works on this. So you can see here's a video, here's pictures, and it allows people to see what you are, who you are, what you're doing, what's happening in the community, those types of things. And then as you saw when we went back to just your basic, there's your map. And right here, oh goodness, quit. Here is your map again. So it will either say Los Angeles or Westchester, should you be a home address. Otherwise, it will say exactly where you're located so that people can find driving directions. Does anybody have any questions on this portion of it? And if you need to, you can always go back and rewatch this video. I will be posting it for you. But does anybody have any questions at this time? And I can't see anybody, so if you do, please feel free to speak up. Udiak?
No questions from me, Kelly. Thank you.
Okay, perfect. Then I am going to keep going on. All right. So here's our events. Now obviously we have our event calendar, which many of you have seen. Our event calendar does get updated monthly, daily, weekly, and we will be adding stuff to the January calendar. But as you can see, generally speaking, we have anywhere from 3 to 5 events per week. And it has changed a little bit due to the holidays, but we are a very active chamber and we enjoy being a very active chamber. We do, as you can see, also do a lot of collaborations with different chambers. So like last month, we did Thirsty Thursday with the San Fernando Valley Chamber. We also did Coffee and Commerce with the Culver City Chamber. And this month we are going to be doing virtual holiday mixer, and it is going to be with the Culver City Chamber and the Hawthorne Chamber. So we're very excited to be doing those collaborations. However, the reason why I brought this up is because you are welcome to put in your own calendar event. And as you can see, it says add event. When you add an event, you put in the information. So we will go to that and you can see, here's the event information, here's the start date. A calendar event is for a specific day. If you have something specific, like you're having a bonfire down at the beach and you want to talk about it because you're going to be talking about business, or you have a seminar that's going on for one specific day, maybe two. We have 2 different things. We have both hot deals, and that's going to be more like you have a promotion, 10% off, we're offering a special deal, something of that sort. And as you can see, we have quite a few that are happening right now, but events are for a specific day or potentially 2 days. All right, so like I said, you are welcome to add an event calendar. You put in the details. We can help you do that for your first time if that's something that you want us to do. What the location is, whether it's Zoom or it's going to be in person. Obviously, a lot is in Zoom right now, but whether it's Zoom or in person, date, time, if there is a fee. Now, if you're putting it on, it's going to be on our community calendar, and that is going to be something that you would want to share a link so that they can sign up for the event should they need to sign up in the location and also in the fees and admission. Go down, this is going to, and you can say what event categories it is. And then you can add photos, images, which is always good because it at least helps people see kind of what it is that you are trying to promote. All right, let's go to hot deals. Right here we have hot deals. Hot deals, like I said, is going to be a promotion that you have. And we are putting as many promotions as we can. We do want people to shop local, buy local. If you want people to buy a gift card or do a 10% off or 15% off through the holidays, it will ask you different questions and you can add a hot deal. So in adding a hot deal, it's going to be very similar to what you added as an event. But a hot deal is a promotion versus an event specifically. You can do the same things. All the details are going to be, again, the same. And then if you have a logo that you want to add, the logo is more of a picture so that you can have people see kind of what it is that you're doing, or it can be your logo depending on how you want to process that. Again, to show you what a hot deal looks like, you can either do just a specific picture or you can do the promotion, whichever you prefer. And this allows our members to get to, well, our members and not yet members, to be able to see what it is that you are promoting. All right. On to products and services. And that brings me, like I said, to products and services. We do have the LAX Coastal Chamber business guide, which we will start working on again soon, which is annual, our weekly e-newsletter, website advertising, promotional ceremonies, and then mailing labels that you are welcome to join and utilize. Right now, we are trying to do as much promotions on both our social media and on our e-newsletter. And the reason why is because we definitely want people to shop local, buy local, work with one another, get to know each other, and connect and collaborate. At this time, does anybody have any questions? I know I went over this rather quickly. Does anybody have any questions on any of this information that I have provided?
Can I ask you a question, please, about loading videos?
Absolutely. We'll go back to video.
Okay.
There you go. It is YouTube only. Go ahead.
Okay, so I have a video on YouTube. How do I bring it in to my portal?
So
do I just put the address in?
The URL address. So you can just copy and paste that URL. Great question. Thank you so much for asking. You can just copy and paste that URL and it'll put it in. And then this is all real time. So that's also important for you to know. So once you save these changes, it will automatically be on your website. But yes, you can just drop in the URL and have the video be shown. Absolutely.
And the URL goes questions? Where? If I'm
right here. Do you see where my cursor is?
Yeah, you mean right on this? Oh, down here.
Yep, right there where the cursor
is. Map pin information?
No, are you looking at my
YouTube
screen?
video? I got it. I see.
Yep.
Got it. Thank you.
Absolutely, my pleasure. Any other questions?
Yeah, Kelly, I have a question.
Please.
So when you were showing events, so to my understanding,
I'm going back to events. Hold on, just go ahead.
So any member can post an event about anything? Or are there restrictions as to what events you can create and have on the Chamber's website? Or
absolutely. So there, we ask you to post events about your business. So if it's something that you have an event that has to do with your business, let's say that you have something on cybersecurity because that has to do with your business, and it's an event that they can contact you to get the information, then you are welcome to post it. And the event will live on so we have our community calendar. This is our chamber calendar, and we have our community events calendar. And so this is our community events calendar. And when you are in your membership portal, I'm going to go back to home. And, oh, I messed that up. You will be able to see community events and events that are happening, and you will be able to look them up. Oh, right here. I knew I was doing it right. So this gives you all of the events. So you can look at events either in your membership portal, or you can look at events on our events calendar, whichever you choose.
Got it. Thank you.
Yep. And they both will have descriptions. Okay. Does that answer your question?
Yes, it does. And you answered my next question too. Thanks.
Oh, fantastic. Yay, I like when I have a twofer. Any other questions? Captain Alex.
What is the population that this goes out to, meaning the sample size? Is it the same as the destination guide, which has about 50,000? Or is it just people that chime into the Chamber's website? How's that done?
So this, our Chamber website is going to be for anybody who comes onto the Chamber's website, whether they are members or not yet members. So we don't necessarily know exactly how many people specifically jump on, but this is our networking calendar and our community events calendar. That's open to everybody, anybody who hops on. Yep. Absolutely.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Any other questions if anybody wants to chime in? Fantastic. Then I am going to stop the share. And I thank you so much, everybody, for joining, and have a wonderful and happy holidays.